Okay, hello and welcome to the Steam Year in Review 2023. Quite a convoluted and long name, but let's have a look and see what's on here, because a lot of it we'll probably know from other things like just streaming, you know? But let's have a look. You can share it publicly. I mean, it is public. Played a lot of new games and unlocked quite a few achievements. I guess we get to see a bit more in detail. 52 games played, 42 new games. So only 10 that I already had, I guess. 568 achievements in 40 games with 91 rare achievements. I mostly am a controller gamer, of course. 18% keyboard and mouse. And 20% of the playtime in 24 sessions is... it's Death Stranding, I think. Because I guess we started the Stranding. 20% of my playtime is in Death Stranding, of course. 2-day streak, yeah. Mostly I play it once a week. Started this year in July, and it's the never-ending game. I guess in October I streamed it a bit more. And yeah, we've got a lot of achievements in it. We've got some screenshots and a lot of streams and videos. Good job in not showing anything. 24 weeks we've been playing that. Okay, and then 10% of the playtime was Hollow Knight. Again, these were the top streams. Well, this and Overwatch were the top streamed games, and Them and Us. So, you know, I was in like the top 10% of everything, but I bet I was in top 1% for some things. 10% of playtime was in this. 12 sessions, a 2-day streak again, May, June, July, completed in 3 months. Basically 100% of it. You know, got some of the rarest achievements. You didn't get to see the passing of the heralds, because I did that bit off camera, to allow the Nailsmith to find a new calling and a new lover. The happy couple. 10%, 6%, 7.2% banished the Grim Troop. I wanted to banish them, not defeat them. So, you know, I made my decision, and that's how it ended up. We also completed the Path of Pain and a few other interesting things. So, you know, watch out for those videos on YouTube, or just watch the stream VODs on Twitch. Them and Us, 8% of the playtime, 13% played. You know, we did 3 months of this again. We got some rare achievements in these as well. We got the special endings. There is one more ending that we haven't done that you can only do from rebinning in New Game Plus. And, you know, I stumbled across something. So, you know, we're going to go back to that. How do you compare to the Steam community? The median is 16 achievements. I unlocked 568 achievements. I think well above and beyond the 16. I think 16 is somewhere about there. You know, right in the middle is 16. I think with 568 achievements, it's somewhere down here. So, you know, we've got quite a few. 4 games is the median. We did 52. So most people are just playing the same 4 games. Longest streak was 8 days. The median is 5. So, you know, I've played 8 days in a row before taking a break, I guess. New releases. 56% of the games played were new releases. Okay. 9% of the games the average player on Steam played were released during 2023. I mean, I do get sent Steam codes by developers, so, you know, I'm very appreciative of that, and that is why a lot of it is new games. 1 to 7 years, and then 2% of them were 8 years ago. 38% of people play really, really old games. 52% play in the last... Yeah, so, you know, most people played them in the last 1 to 7 years, but that's a surprising number of people that played the really, really, really old games. Classic games, it's 8 years ago, apparently. That's a universal thing. Like, you know, 10 years ago, I guess, makes it retro, classic. I consider retro as like if it's on an older console. Not necessarily an ancient one, like a Nintendo Entertainment System. Just, you know, like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Maybe even the PlayStation 3 at this point is retro. But PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, definitely. And, you know, the others associated like that, like Dreamcast and things. Very retro. Okay. The spider graph shows the kinds of games played. Spent most of the time in 2023. I do play trivia, the Jackbox games with people. A lot of people haven't been available, so there hasn't been as many and as often. I don't chase people up for these things because it's like I don't like chasing people up to come play games with me. If you want to play games with me, you're welcome. And I like to play games with people, but everyone has lives and they have jobs and things, so you can't expect everyone to be coming and playing. But if you ever want to, join the Discord and let me know. Artificial intelligence vaudeville, that got pretty high up there, in it higher than the trivia. I guess I did do a lot more vaudeville than I did Jackbox. FMV games, again, I play a lot of FMV games. I would like to cover some more, but Wales Interactive haven't sent me some of the keys that I'd like. And yeah, that's slightly less than the trivia. Metroidvania, getting quite up there with those. Action roguelike, off the scale with action roguelikes, apparently. And on-rail shooters, we barely played. I wouldn't even know what an on-rail shooter of games that I've played. Because on-rails, to me, suggests it's auto movement and you just shoot the things. But I don't think I've actually played any on-rail shooters. We might have played some shooters, but, 22 discussion posts, 8 screenshots, 4 badges, 3 reviews, 2 new friends added. I don't know who, honestly. Sure, I guess. 1 game gifted, and I haven't given any community rewards. I haven't written any guides. I don't gain subscribers from guides because I haven't written any of that. Workshop contributions. Workshop, I haven't done anything for Workshop, so I don't do a lot of things for a lot of that stuff. Death Stranding, again, it didn't really show, but 48 achievements, 500,000 likes. We basically completed it the other day, but then there's another chapter beyond completion, or more. It might never end. It's the game that never ends. 80 hours in and several months in. But still, it's still enjoyable, but my god, you get a lot. Silksong can't possibly get it soon enough. It's ironic that they've actually put a fit-in thing to that. Like, it's specific to Hollow Knight. But yeah, if I get a Silksong, I'd definitely be playing through that. Obviously, I put a lot of time into this. 45 achievements. I did a lot of the content that was in this, even the rarer achievements. I would order this so that, it's from most common to most rare or something, rather than just all over the shop like it is. These 3 are a bit more rare, but they're not exactly in order, are they? 7.2%, 75%, 37%, 45%, 18%. It's literally in no order. So, good luck figuring that out. Then, obviously, we got showed this, and, 23 achievements in Them and Us. Got Eater 3, 7.777% of the playtime. Yeah, totally, of course. 8 sessions played, 15 achievements. Not much to say on that, really. A couple of months in it. It was an alright game. Vaudeville, 5% of the playtime, 8 sessions played, 100% of the achievements. That's not a lot of achievements. There's literally 2 achievements. Solving the case. They're adding a lot to it, this, though. 95% of people have played it, who own it. 7.4% have completed it. Pretty good game. They're adding, what you've seen so far as sandbox modes now. And then you can talk to the things that unlock various areas, rather than it just all being unlocked. And also they're planning on making it so that the culprit isn't necessarily the same. It'll be randomized who could be doing the various of the murders and, various motives. As well as they're working on all the areas and, making a lot of things. They're working a lot on it. It's a very, very, very interesting game. Okay, so 8% of my playtime was in January. Dead Estate, I'd have played more than that if my computer didn't break. 12% in Vampire Survivors, 72% in other games, because maths adds up. Resident Evil 0, Jackbox, Far, Lone Sales, Overcooked, Jackbox, January Jackbox, I guess we did. Fling to the Finish, Fall Guys, and 3 more. And, okay, so it's not like even, 10%, 8% would be fairly average for the 12 months. 7%, Dead Estate, God Eater 3. I guess I spent too much time in God Eater 3. 61% Resident Evil 0 as well. Duck, Plasmatic, Slope Crashers, Wanted Dead, and 1 more. You'd think that they could have revealed the 1 more at that point, right? It's like hardly on the list, but we just need to say, and 1 more. 10% was in this. 11% is in Unknown, but can't be Death Stranding because Death Stranding wasn't started till later. Dead Estate, God Eater 3, and 38% of other games. 9% was in this. God Eater 3, Them and Us. Bloodstained Ritual, Little Night, I finally finished off. Barbie Is You, Jackbox 6. We played some more Jackbox. Lunark, that was my birthday, obviously. Fall Guys, Dead Estate, Vampire Survivors, and 1 more. And then Them and Us, Hollow Knight, and 35% in other games. They could have revealed what the... Oh, okay. If I hover over the other games bit, it shows the and other games. Except for that one doesn't. Okay, then Jackbox 6 again. Starship Troopers, Joe, Wanda, and Magenta Horizon. Then we did 16% in another unknown game. This will be Death Stranding. Unknown. I don't know what these unknown games are. Vampire Survivors, Vaudeville, again, Them and Us. It was trending at this point. So I was like, I will do a lot of content in this because a lot of people are enjoying it. So I made content for everyone that was enjoyed on the channel. I appreciate everyone that has come and subscribed and watched from the content. Them and Us, Hollow Knight, Hover, Human Fall Flat. Oh, it was the affiliate anniversary in June. Fall Guys, Drift, Mars, First Logistics, Fall of Porcupine, the Outside Hotel demo. I was supposed to get a copy of the full game from having covered that, Wales Interactive. I do FMV games, Vampire Survivors. I've been spreading out the Vampire Survivors. We're going to be doing that after this as well. Vaudeville, Hollow Knight, Lunark, Zodiac, Mars First Logistics, Fall of Porcupine, and Abandonware. They're supposed to have sent something in the post and it never arrived. Vaudeville, and then we got Starship Troopers Extermination. Overwatch 2. I did it just to get it on Steam, to review it on Steam, because it came on Steam at that point, and they broke the game entirely. Apartment 1406. And then we got... I tried to play Dead Estate. It didn't work anymore. Beyond the Evil, Friends vs. Friends, Boaty, Untitled Multiplayer Game Test, Holston, Truth, another FMV game, and 1 more, which is unknown. Vampire Survivors again, Dead Estate again. I keep trying it every month. It's never fixed, but for some reason it thinks I'm playing a lot of it, but I'm not. Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus, Boaty by Lands Unclocked. I'm literally booting it up to see if it works, and it doesn't. It's still running at half speeds. Gunhead, Bang on Balls Chronicles, Boaty Byland, Backpack Battles demo, where I got up to golds instantly. Control Alt Repeat. Is there anything else that was in that? No, that's everything. And then we got Vampire Survivors again, and we've got Death End Request, A Highland Song, and Simple Pass. I've been spreading out the Vampire Survivors. I've not been rushing through it. A lot of people do. Most time playing with the controller, of course. Quite a few of these games you might recognize from that list. Longest daily streak was 8. The games were played this year, first played in 2023. I don't know, was that not first played in 2023? I kind of feel like it was. And that, I started that and then that was it. And most of these are going to be first played, even though it's not recognizing them. I wonder if the unknown games, that one's correctly not first played in 2023. let's plays of all of these, let's face it. Fall Guys, you know, we played that for the affiliate anniversary to catch up, but everything's pretty much first played another FMV game. Early Premonition might have actually been played a previous year. I'm not sure. Everything first played in this year. I need to get back to finishing that, really. More FMV games that we first played and completed. There's actually yet another new level in Human Fall Flat, so we need to get back to that. Fling's still finished. We played a little bit with Be Wonder Wild, I believe. Jackbox Party Pack 2, VR game, Call of the Cunts. With Maui from Moana. For whatever reason is in Overwatch. We can feature on a showcase, we really need to. And your friends have also shared their in-year reviews. Not everyone has, but, you know, I'm not going to look through everyone else's year in reviews. And we can go back to the 2022 one, ironically, which, you know, we did see. All your playtime between 1st and 2nd of January. Okay, but some of them are just unknown games. The Steam in your review excludes time spent running tools and other types of non-game software. It excludes games that are unreleased in preloads in pre-release. I wonder if the unknown games that it excludes are like early access games and games that aren't out yet, that I've been given keys to, perhaps. Maybe. That's what I'm going to assume. They're early access and unreleased or something, so they're technically not included. Without an active controller being used, yeah, I mostly play on controllers, so let's face it. I'm a controller gamer. In case you didn't know, in case I haven't ever said. Yeah, some very, very unique and interesting games. I'd definitely recommend a lot of them. Obviously, we got a lot of achievements, but that's mostly because, you know, the 52 games, that most of them are sent by the devs. Let's face it. Most of them are free keys from developers, so bear that in mind. Like, any content that I make, for the most part, there are some that aren't, but for the most part, they're free games from developers. But, you know, show them off, so let's, you know, accept that. Which is why I've got access to more games than, you know, the average, the median person. But yeah.